Right here with Mike Lundy here at the Richmond test. Well, tell me, man, this place is super bad fast, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I love it. I think our fastest lap so far was lap 3 off the trailer. Probably took me a while to get my reverse courage. I'm normally too dumb. I drive too hard, too quick. But yeah, it's really fun. I can see how man can mess up here. You really got to look a lot farther ahead and think a lot farther ahead than normal. I'm having a blast. I wish they could let us run some more gear and wake this engine up a little off the corner. We'd probably roll on. Really, a lot of they're waiting on the driver right now to figure out what the heck I'm doing and what we need to do. Everybody's wanting to do something. I said, I don't know.
Yeah, you got some good help here now. You got Matt Taylor helping me. Has Matt gave you any words of advice?
He told me to bring it.
That's what I wanted to know. Thanks. Here with Nick Smith. He's working hard on his car here. Man, you made a bunch of laps out there so far. What have you been changing on the car here?
Oh man, we've been changing a lot. You know, we're trying to get used to it. A lot of it's got to do with me, trying to get used to the track and everything. And it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you, the track's really fast. Once again, we're at a learning curve here today and trying to get everything right. We're changing springs. We've been messing around with gears and stuff. So it's a big day, new tire and everything like that. So we're just trying to get it right. And I feel like we're heading in the right direction so far. But it's a lot of fun to be out here.
Yeah, it's got to be a good rush. You haven't been scared of a whole lot of stuff here. You know, you like to be a little wild, take some chances on track. This is your type of track, ain't a lot of speed.
Yeah, I tell you, the first 5 laps I was a little nervous about it backing in on me, but I'm starting to get a lot more confident with it. It's really fast. It's a lot of fun. It's a really cool track to be running at. And, I'm excited about it. I can't wait till next week.
Yeah, how do you think the race is going to go after being out there on the track today?
That's going to be interesting because, you know, I'm trying to stay away from cars and just get used to the track. And here, it's a little bit more aerodynamic than we're used to. And they say, you know, getting airtight around cars makes you tight and this and that. But I'm going to try to save that for making the race. I'm going to make sure I get in the show, and then we'll worry about that later. But I think it's going to be really good. I feel like I got a great car. I got a Banks engine. She's strong. I can feel it really pulling down these straightaways here. It's about the fastest I've ever been, except for my street car. But it's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. And the big question is for you, you're going to have the Int race for you. They're going to put some rubber up on the high side. You're going to jump up on the high side.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It depends on if I'm feeling like I need to, I will.
You're Ryan Robertson. First time ever Richmond on a track like this, man. Tell me about it so far.
It's really fun. It's a blast to drive. It's really fast. Getting off into 1, you're carrying a lot of speed off of 4 down in the tribal. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. Greg's gave us a really good car, so I think we got a chance to compete with these guys.
Yeah, can you feel yourself getting faster each and every lap you're out there?
That's what we're working on now. We went out the first time, we had on some old tires, some Wilkesboro, so we're going to throw on some stickers. We turned some 80s on old tires, so we'll see how much we pick up with some new ones.
Oh, Wilkesboro tires? Them things had to be about junk, wasn't it?
He probably got them out of the pile down there at Freeman's, who knows, man. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I'm really excited to be here. I want to thank Bug Richmond, Race 22 for letting us come out here and do this, man. It's a blast to drive.
Alright, here at Brandon McReynolds here at Richmond at practice. Just come off a great run at Talladega this past weekend. How's the car been here today? You got Nick Hutchins Richmond back on. His face looked pretty sporty all day.
Yeah, I think we're alright. I don't know what kind of times everybody's been getting on us, but feels pretty good. We got some work to do. I mean, I don't think we're where we need to be, but racetrack's pretty cool. I was talking to Denny earlier. It's just really neat that the Denny Hamlin Foundation, the foundation brought this race here, and gives guys a lot of intermediate race style, it's more like a late model, but it's been good, and I think we'll have a good run. Just need to make it a little bit better, and I'm sure Nick and all the guys will get it figured out.
Yeah, running here, everybody talks about the late models and run wide open. How much are you off the gas here?
I mean, you're off of it more than what a lot of people think. It's just like when we go to Rockingham. I mean, a lot of people think you're wide open, but you're really not nowhere near it. Using a good bit of brake, I think a little more than what we need to be using. I'm pretty surprised. I thought it would be about wide open with those 2 barrels, but it's been good letting Carroll and everyone with NASCAR's done a nice job, and really excited to see what will happen. I know the race is going to be after the KM and the East race, so hopefully that lane will move around and we can have some side-by-side action for the fans.
Here with George Medic. Seems like right here, man, you're about the fastest thing here today. Richmond, how's the car been so far?
Well, you can never tell with a stopwatch. I mean, it's
according to Jamie Yelton, you're the fastest thing here.
According to Jamie Yelton, not going to be the fastest thing anyway, but whatever. No, car's really good. Lead did an amazing job of you know, people forget on Saturday, Sunday that thing was wrecked at Newport. So the guys done an amazing job, you know, working, getting it back together. I've got to thank Greg Marlowe for doing all the work. Larry Pollard over at LP Gear to getting my rear end over there and out in the same day back in the car. So pretty impressive. But no, car's driving really good, nice and smooth. You know, we're good and consistent. We're just sort of creeping up on it here, and you know, the speed was there right as we rolled off the truck. So I'd like to think it's going to stay there. It's a good sign. You know, we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. We're going to keep working it, but it's nice to be able to start out with a good race car.
Yeah, and that car you talking about Sunday, that car was wrecked pretty bad. Why didn't y'all? I know y'all got other cars. Was this the car you already planned on bringing up here already?
Yeah, and this is the car. This is Lee and my baby. You know, Lee spent a long time building this car over the off season, and I think it's really got a little bit of special something in there. So, you know, everything was put together so well, and you know, it was a lot better for us. It was a better alternative for us to fix it and move on. Also, part of the team policy is, for example, Ronnie's car. No one drives that car but Ronnie. You know, and so Max is actually in our backup car. So there wasn't really a whole lot of options for us, but at the same time, if there had been, we probably would have stayed with my car anyway, because really nice and comfortable in there, and getting that seat in and out of that thing is a real problem. So being 6'5", it's seats on the deck and against the bars, and then getting it in and out is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, and who'd you lean on? This is the biggest track you've been on here in a late model stock, and now right out the box you were really good.
Yeah, I've never been anywhere bigger than Myrtle Beach, so yeah, look, I talked to Marcus. He gave me a fair bit of advice on running this place. You know, I watched a lot of YouTube, did all that sort of stuff, walked the track this morning, which is a big difference, and you know, did a couple hundred laps on iRacing. It seems to be the common theme. I mean, it might not give you the last little bit, but it gives you a general idea of what to expect. And look, you know, anyone knows these things. You know, if you've got a good car, you're going to drive quickly as long as you can tighten it up behind the steering wheel.
Here with Ty Dillon, we're testing here at Richmond. Well, first of all, congratulations on your big ARCA win
Thanks.
Past weekend at Talladega. And second of all, what are you doing here, man?
Hanging out, trying to learn a couple things for Team Dillon Racing and Bert Myers, and if he can get out here and run this thing. He had a bad crash a couple weeks ago. Just trying to learn some stuff for Team Dillon Racing and have a little fun.
Yeah, how much does this help your career? Just coming here and testing the car at a bigger track like Richmond, you know, your grandpa's about running in trucks, nationwide stuff, it's got to help out a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Just having experience anywhere and making laps always helps. So just get as much laps under my belt as I can.
So the plan is right now, Bert's going to try to run, but if Bert can't run, you're going to run?
Yeah, that's the plan right now.
So you're not planning on tackling him or nothing? Or?
No. I would like to see him run it, but if things don't work out, I'll do it.
Here with Steve Falk in the trailer in between sessions here for you. You're the defending Denny Hamlin Showdown winner here. A little bit different track though this year, ain't it?
Yeah, a little bit different sandbox this year. We kind of came to, you know, we all thought we were going to Denny's sandbox. This is his house now. You know, he's won a lot of Sprint Cup races and nationwide races here, but it's been pretty cool to be a part of it. I've been wanting to race here my whole life, and so to finally do it, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, how's good? The cars look pretty consistent all day today.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell because it's so. I think everybody's really stable right now. It's just trying to find that little extra speed. You know, the tires starting to wear out, so everybody's, you know, you're trying to figure out what everybody's doing. We're just trying to get the thing to drive better. I mean, that's all we're worried about. I think the motor situation, the gear roll is great. I think it's perfect where it needs to be. I think just we just got to get our number 40 car driving a little better for the Paul Sawyer Foundation. They're supporting me this week, and so I'm glad to have them on the car.
Yeah, do you think the gear roll? I've noticed, you know, I mean, the times are pretty. Everybody's right there together, and that's kind of surprising. Being this big track, nobody's ever been here. You think the gear rules is what's keeping everybody all right there together on time?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's taking a lot of the, you know, who's got the biggest motor, you know, they can bring. You know, I think it's kind of level that playing field out. We changed a couple gears, went both ways, so we haven't really gotten hurt one way or the other. I think it's just you have to get in a race, and you might need a little more than you know, maybe say for qualifying. But I can't believe everybody's this close right now. It seems like everybody and their mom can run between a 40 and a 60. So you know, Danny's out there. I think he runs pretty good times every time he goes out, but you know, he knows what to look for. We're all just. It's my 4th run on the racetrack.
yeah, and then, you know, last year you did a little bump and run at the end. You're running second this year, and Denny's in front of you. You realize you can't hit him that hard here.
I mean, he hit me, so no, I mean, I don't know. You can't guarantee nothing. You know, like I said, we're gonna put on a great show for the fans, and I'm sure everybody's gonna love it. You know, reading live updates on race 22 is gonna be a hell of a finish, just like last year. So it's got the same result. I'll be happy with it.
Right, here with Frank Int here at Richmond. Man, you've had a lot of practice today. How good's this thing?
I think we're pretty good. You know, I don't think we're the fastest car. I think we're gonna have a good car in the race. I think we're able to run about the same speed all day. Seen a lot of guys run a little faster than us, but they seem to be running slower than us now. So we're getting a little bit of some age on our tires now. We're getting ready to probably put stickers on here in about an hour. But everybody at Kiker Motorsports and FTJ Motorsports working real hard and just having a blast. Got to thank Denny Hamlin for putting this race on for all us local drivers. You know, a lot of guys will never get to see big racetracks, so it's a pleasure to be able to come out here and run over here at Richmond.
Yeah, and you've got experience here. I mean, the rumor is you've actually ran at the old fairgrounds here.
Not quite that old, but pretty close.
Does it help having experience here?
Yeah, back in '97 was the last time we ran here, but I did take some guys out earlier today and walk them around the track just to get them familiar. So, yeah, it is kind of nice having a little bit of experience here. I think that we're a little bit of a disadvantage. UARA guys have been running on good years. They've also run on this tire. I've never seen this tire until today, so yeah. I do think that the NASCAR guys are a little bit behind the UARA guys. You know, we've got a day to be able to learn what they've learned in, you know, a year or two. So we're definitely a little bit behind on that, but you know, we like a challenge, so we'll be all right come race day.
Yeah, you think ISC the same thing? You think this gear rule? All the times are really close. You think this gear rule is what's just bogging the motor down a little bit, maybe, and keeping all the times close?
Yeah, that and I think the tire's pretty hard. I think that they tried to restrict us pretty good on the tire. You know, that's definitely slowing us all down. I think that we could all drive a lot harder if the tire was softer. But you know, they did what they wanted to do. Denny wanted to have a safe race and have these guys out here to where the speeds weren't too fast. So I think they're doing a good job. I do think that if the tire was a little softer for next time, I think it would help the guys that are off the pace. I think it would close that gap a little bit more. So, but you know, got to thank Carl's Racing Products for sponsoring us for this event. Really happy to have them on board, and hopefully we'll have them on board for more races to come.
Here with Philip Morris here at Richmond. Man, you've been on the track a lot today. You ain't been, you know, top of the chart, but it seems like it's been pretty consistent there in the fives about all day long.
Yeah, the car's good. It's one of Jim Dean's new cars, so we're working out some kinks and some problems that you don't normally have when you come to the racetrack. But all in all, I think it's good for us to get here, get on the big track, air this motor out, see what it's going to be like, and get ready for the big race.
Yeah, talking to Frank, then he thinks with this hard tire here, as the race goes on, it's going to come into the driver's hands. You think veterans like yourself are going to have a little more advantage, maybe these younger kids here?
No, you know how the younger guys are, man. They're bonsai. They don't give a crap. They're just going to drive harder. The harder the tire gets, the harder they're going to drive.
Yeah, what have you been changing on the car here today? We got the gear rule. That's what everybody's talking about. Seems like it's keeping the cars tight. What all can you do to it here?
A lot of our adjustments have been with shocks, just trying to get the car settled in and neutral with shocks and trying to get the ride heights right and get the valence right on the front.
Here with Matt Gresham, he's driving for Fathead Racing here at Denny Hamlin Showdown. Man, right out the box, this thing has been about the fastest car here all day. Tell me about it.
Yeah, you know, Jamie Elton and his crew at Fathead Racing, they're a very good team, and this car, like you said, has been fast all day. It's just been how fast I can make myself go, and just working myself out into some confidence here at this Richmond Int Raceway. So, you know, having a lot of fun here running this car for them, and I'm looking forward to the Denny Hamlin Showdown next week.
Yeah, what do you think, kid? You've run a lot of these guys here. They just run their weekly racers and stuff, and we're having Cup guys come in. But you race a little bit of everything, you know. You think that running on bigger tracks is give you more experience. You kind of already knew you could drive it deeper in the turn than a lot of these guys were. It helps out a little bit, don't it?
Yeah, I've had some experience on the bigger tracks, and going to Iowa, it's definitely helped out a lot here because there's a lot of similarities between the East car in Iowa and this car here. So just having the extra confidence of knowing, okay, I've been on a track this size and I know what to expect has helped out a lot. And I think that's definitely helped our learning curve shorten a little bit here today. And you know, I'm looking forward to next week, and I can't thank Jimmy and his crew enough for putting an awesome piece together.
Yeah, and you and George are going to be teammates. Y'all ain't got no side bets going or nothing?
Not yet, but we'll find out next week.